Well, beautiful day, love. Thank you so much for joining me again today. I appreciate you. If you have been following this channel, you know that I started a 30-day YouTube journey to be consistent for 30 days, right? 30 days to change a habit. So what I'm doing is building my brand and I'm introducing new information and new programs. And as I do that, I do have notes. So I want you all to know that once I'm done with this 30 days, I'll go back to freestyling. But right now, I want to make sure that I don't miss anything. So if you see me looking off or reaching for something, I'm just moving through my notes, making sure I don't leave out any pertinent information because this is good stuff. All right, so now that I've got that bit of housekeeping out the way, let's move on. What do I normally do? What I just did. I ask you all a question, okay? So let me ask you this. How many times have you or someone you know tried to quit smoking? The patch, the gum, cold turkey, a prescription? And how many times did something feel like it was missing? Like the tools that you were given just were not built for your whole life. Today, I want to show you something different. Not a product, not a pill, not a protocol, a philosophy, but a path. This is Breathe Again. And it was built for our community from the ground up. Okay? Breathe Again is rooted in the belief that smoking is not a moral failure, but it is a nervous system response. And until you address the nervous system, willpower alone is not enough. Most cessation programs take away the cigarette without giving anything back. And so Breathe Again works differently. We address the nervous system with therapeutic plants, and we support the lungs, beginning with restoration from the inside. We honor the ritual, okay? Because the break, the breath, the moment of pause, the oral fixation, that stuff does not just disappear when the cigarette goes away or when you put the cigarette down, okay? We serve the whole person, mind, body, and spirit. And I built this for Black Americans because our community has been targeted by tobacco smoking, heavily targeted by tobacco smoking for decades. And we deserve cessation tools that are designed with us in mind, not just offered to us. By autumn 2026, Breathe Again will be available to everyone, but I'm starting where the need is the deepest. Okay, so let me show you what is in Breathe Again. This is the kit. This is the box that it comes in. Whoop! I don't want nothing to fall out. All right, here's the kit. All right, where's my camera? We have a gold tin here, and the tin is for, this smells so good. These herbs and the lollies, woo, it smells good. It's for, so this is your kit. This is full when you get it, and then you have all of your packs. It is an 8-week program. I'm gonna repeat it. It's an 8-week program, and your herbs are packed here. Each pack fills up 6 pre-rolled. Here goes your pre-rolls. Okay, so you have that, and then you have your lollies here. Okay, so that's what comes in the kit. And then you also get, let me show you what else you get. See, these are your packs. Not all of them are in here, but there are affirmation cards. You get 8 affirmation cards, one for every week. And on the back, there's also a QR code for a music playlist. And then you also have in your kit, this says how to use. And then this is your quick tips. You also have, there's your welcome, safety. And then you also have a tracker in here. I included a tracker that's at the bottom. And you also get follow-ups with me and additional support should you need it. Okay? Here's some lollies. Okay? And these are for the oral fixation. All right? So, that's what is in this particular kit. Our smokable herb blends, and I want to tell you what they are not. They are not tobacco, number one, of course. And number two, they are not cannabis. They are intentionally formulated combinations of therapeutic botanicals, and each herb is chosen with a purpose in mind. The ritual of smoking is deeply embedded. The break, the breath, something in your hand, the oral fixation, and these blends honor that ritual while replacing the harmful substance with something more meaningful and healing. Key plants in this blend are nervines, and those are plants that calm and restore the nervous system. Then you have the lung tonics like mullein, and we talked about mullein earlier this week. It was a featured herb. And so mullein begins to cleanse and heal the lungs, and then stress supportive botanicals because stress is what drives that craving. So what we have right now is a second release. I'm telling you where we are. This is a second release. The men's kit is ready. It's available today. I have 10. They are $480 each. Again, that's 8 weeks of herbs and lollies to support and everything else that you get in your toolkit, including 8 different playlists. Okay? And it is limited and it is intentionally small because I believe in doing it right, not fast. So the men's kit is formulated specifically with the male nervous system in mind and the stress response in mind. So male's stress response, is different from women. And the way nicotine reacts with the hormones and the ritual of smoking, they have nuances that differ between men and women. And Breathe Again was built to honor those differences. So if you have a man in your life, a husband, a brother, a father, or a friend who has been trying to quit and they have not found something that works, I want you to share this with them. This was built for them. And the link to the men's kit is right below this video. 10 kits, first come, first serve. Now, to every woman who is watching, Breathe Again Women's Program is coming. It is coming, ladies. And it is in development right now. I've really taken my time with this, like I did the men's, but I'm taking my time because I'm building it with the same care and intention and everything that has gone into Love You Studios Holistic Wellness Center. Everything. The women's program will be its own complete and separate experience. It's not just a rebrand of the men's kit. I want to make that clear. Because women's relationship with smoking, with stress, hormones, and the ritual, it is different. And it has its own and deserves its own protocol. Some of what you can look forward to in the women's program are herbal blends that are formulated with women's hormonal health in mind, the affirmation cards that are intentional and toward women, And because that internal work matters, and I have something else that I'm going to include in the women's kit as well, as much as the botanical work. So we have the botanical work, of course, that's going to support. And then we also have support that speaks directly to where you are in your hormonal journey. So if you're still cycling, if you are in perimenopause or full menopause, this kit is for you. And I will announce the launch right here on this channel and across all social media sites. So if you are not subscribed, please subscribe now. You don't want to miss this offering. And if you want to be on the wait list, then I will have that linked below as well. I will reach out to waitlist members first when we launch. So Breathe Again exists because I really believe that everyone who has tried to quit and felt like they failed, you were never lacking the willpower, you were just lacking the right tools. And I believe that our community, Black Americans who have been underserved in the wellness spaces for so long, for far too long, deserve to be the first to access the tools that I have that were created for them in mind, or for us in mind. Your lungs want to heal, your nervous system wants to heal, your body is ready, even when it doesn't feel that way. So, three things. Three things. The Breathe Again kit, 10 available, $480. The link is below. Share it with the man in your life, or with anyone that you know who is trying to quit smoking. Women, join the wait list, be the first in line. When your program launches, the link will be below. Subscribe and follow all of our platforms so that the Breathe Again's women's launch announcement you will not miss. And guess what? It looks good to feel good. So, love you. Thank you so much for spending some of your time with me today. Take care.